The majority wants to travel, and the thing that usually stops them is time and money. With this business, whatever time you have to devote to it, it's up to you. And when we talk about money, again, most people are already your own travel agent. If you're not already your own travel agent, you can become your own travel agent and get paid to do it.
Welcome to Wind Down Wednesday, and I am your host, Donita Divine, and today I am talking to someone who is near and dear to my heart because she got me into the travel game. You know, when I say that I am a serial entrepreneur, being a travel agent and owning a travel business is one of those most rewarding businesses that I have. Miss Nadonna Golden is the one who got me started in all of that. So welcome.
Thank you for having me.
So I met you back in 2020 maybe, and you were my travel agent / you also was in construction with your husband.
Yes.
You booked my trip for my birthday, my 50th birthday at Cabo. And we grew closer and closer ever since then.
Yeah.
So from what I know about you, you are a mom, a nurse, a wife.
Yep.
And all of these things, you are like the trailblazer in the travel community and the industry. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
Yeah. So like you said, I am a nurse.
Yes.
I'm a labor and delivery nurse.
Oh, wow.
And I say I'm a nurse because I've actually worked in different areas of nursing.
Okay.
Lots of different areas. I've been a clinical nurse educator. I have traveled for work because of being a clinical nurse educator with different pharmaceutical companies. Have worked remote a lot for about 5 years. Now I'm back in the hospital, working labor and delivery, working overnight. Also have 3 beautiful children.
Yes.
27, 15, and 6.
Oh, wow.
Are my
They
kids' ages. And I'm a wife as well and been married for 15 years. Then we're also business owners as well.
Yeah.
We're entrepreneurs. Like you said, we met because of the construction real estate investment space.
Yes.
Because my husband and I, we've done real estate investments in the past and still in that realm of real estate investing, but looking to do some different things. But that's how we met. But travel is really something that I'm really passionate about. That the biggest thing is, and how I got into the travel space is because my husband and I, we have always traveled at least 4 times a year.
Okay.
We've tried our best to travel 2 times a year with our kids, 2 times a year by ourselves, right?
Okay.
Because couples need that time to connect away from all the noise and take some time for each other. And we always found that, like, if we were bumping heads in our daily grind, once we would take a vacation and a trip, disconnect from everything, we really would get back to where we were,
get back to some middle ground.
Get back to that middle ground and just kind of hit the reset button. That's always been a thing for us. As a nurse and caring for people, I'm like, we need that reset, right? So just like you need a reset sometimes in your mind, body, and spirit, travel also gives you that same refresh in your mind, body, and spirit, right? Because when we go to places, whether we're going to a tropical island so that we can just lay out on the beach, not do anything, veg out, read a book, whatever, you just need that. You need that. And then when we travel for culture, right? To learn about other people, new foods, new places, give ourselves knowledge, like just expanding our minds, our spirits, all of it. So, which is why, even my logo for our business, it's R&N Travel and Tours, which is our business.
Yes.
R for Rich, N for Nadonna, but also a play on the fact that I'm a nurse, RN, right? And part of our travel logo is the medical symbol and an airplane. And our moniker is travel is the best medicine. Okay.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yes, it is.
It is.
And it's never been a time that we have been on a trip, on a vacation, that while we're on the trip, on the vacation, that we're not planning our next trip, our next vacation, right?
Oh, wow.
So I was introduced to this industry itself, being a travel business owner, because not just a travel agent, we're travel business owners.
That's right, we are.
Okay, because when we book our own travel every day, we're our own travel agents.
Yes.
So when you book yourself to Disney, you're your own travel
Yes.
agent. The difference is as a travel business owner, we're getting paid now to do what we were already doing.
And that's what I keep trying to tell the people.
Yes.
It's like I know a lot of people that book their own travel. And they book travel for their family.
Yep.
And people go on trips and then they don't get anything in return but a
headache. No.
Yeah, basically. Yes.
Booking for those groups.
Yes. And it's a lot.
Yeah.
But when you have a travel business, then you now get a commission off of everything that you do, even your own travel.
Yes.
So when I book my travel, when I come back, I have a nice little check waiting for me.
Nice check.
So it's like a twofer.
Yes, exactly. Right.
Yeah. And I wanted to say, I thank Nadonna for introducing me to getting that commission, for introducing me to the travel business. It is huge. I had no idea how many people were having their own travel business. I had no idea.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. So, and speaking of how many people have their own travel business, so we're part of a host agency, right?
Yes.
Which is InteleTravel.
Yes.
And so InteleTravel has actually been around for a really long time. At this point, 30 plus years.
Yes.
So they were like the pioneers in what we are considered is independent travel agents, right? So everything that we do is online.
Yes.
Right? Because when people think about travel agents, they think about the traditional brick and mortar.
Yeah.
You're in a business, and that's how it used to be,
Right.
You went to school. You actually took classes to become a travel agent. You got certified.
Wow.
And then you went and worked for somebody's travel agency in a brick and mortar building. But that's not
old school.
I know that it is. It's so
Wow.
old school, right? And COVID, of course,
changed a lot of that.
You would think with COVID, our business would have taken a hit, but our business is actually one of the few that I feel like boomed during COVID, because everybody was online. And even though travel had slowed, travel never stopped, and travel will never stop, because Amazon, everybody was online ordering from Amazon. Your goods have to move, and your goods travel on airplanes, in trucks,
freights, and all of that.
On trains, airplanes, trains, and automobiles.
Yep.
So travel never stops. And as a healthcare provider, we were flying to these places that needed nurses during COVID. And so it never stopped, and even as travel agents, I still traveled during COVID. I went to Jamaica during COVID. I went to Egypt, and I will say that COVID happening to the travel industry actually helped to make the travel industry better.
Okay.
Because when your money stops for a while, you figure out where there are deficiencies and where you need to be better.
Right.
And so now all of these resorts, they're bigger, they're better. They've done renovations. They took that time to just really improve things.
And the time management is a lot better too.
Yes.
I did also travel through in COVID, and having those seats to myself was one of the best traveling experiences. It was some really good advantages for being a travel agent and traveling during COVID.
Yeah,
then that was one of them. But you're right. Yeah. A lot of good things did, it was a bad situation for a lot, but a lot of good things did come out of it in the travel industry.
Yeah. So. And it just taught us how to innovate. And so that has been a positive perk for us. And we've grown. Before COVID, we were probably at about 50 to 60,000 agents strong. Now we're at 110,000 plus travel business owners.
Oh my goodness.
In our company. And so it's not going anywhere.
I know. I feel like just last year it was saying like 85,000 or something. It
I
was like
know.
it grows so
Yes,
fast.
yeah. And so
Wow.
we're just 9 years young. We have our InteleTravel business, which InteleTravel again has been around for 30 plus years,
Yes.
pioneers in the industry of the independent travel agent. But Planet Marketing
Yes.
partnered with InteleTravel and gave us the ability to help other people to start their own travel businesses and to start making money by booking travel for themselves and for others. And so Planet has been connected with InteleTravel for the past 9 years. And in those 9 years, they went from 5,000 independent travel agents to over 110,000 independent travel agents. So
that's
it
incredible.
has been phenomenal growth for the company. And I cannot speak more positive volumes about the community.
Okay.
So that part, right? We are part of a huge community
Yes.
of entrepreneurs,
Yes.
of business owners.
Supportive too.
Support, exactly, that part.
Mhm.
So the biggest thing is being part of Planet Marketing is, yes, it's network marketing,
Yes.
is multi-level marketing,
Yes.
whatever you would like to call it.
But it gets you paid.
That part, right? See, multi-level marketing gets everybody paid.
Yes.
It doesn't just get the president,
Right.
the CFO, the COO paid.
Right.
Everybody
gets
is at the
paid.
same level.
Absolutely.
Everybody has the same opportunity to make the same amount of money.
Yeah.
So if it's your goal to be millionaire, you, based on your work effort, based on your goals, you can get there if that's your vision.
Yeah.
If your vision is, I want to bring in an extra $500 a month for my family because I need my car note off the table.
Right.
Or because I want my electric bill paid.
Right.
Or because you got a kid that's going to college and you want to be putting away, stacking money for them to go to college. Whatever your vision, whatever your goal is, you're able to obtain it in this business. You don't have any quotas. Nobody's bothering you, asking you about your productivity.
Nope.
Nobody is telling you got to work from this time to this time because the business is available to you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
That's true.
Whenever
you want it.
It's on your computer, on your iPhone, on your smart device. So if you want to be in Jamaica booking travel for somebody, you
That's
absolutely can. If you want to be in Jamaica helping somebody start their travel business, you absolutely can. So it right, exactly. Yes. So this business works around your schedule. You're not trying to work around its schedule.
No, but you definitely get out of it what you put into it.
Yes. That part.
It's not gonna just magically make you rich or magically put money in your pocket.
Exactly.
You do have to work the business, and it's not really hard at all.
No,
it's just like when we talk about, hey, I went to see a movie. I went to this restaurant. You tag the restaurant. Basically, you tag your business.
Exactly. Yes, and you're doing free promotion
for somebody else.
For somebody else, and you are not getting paid for it. You're not getting paid for it.
I had to learn that the hard way. I was like, you right.
Yeah, so that part. And you know, the hardest thing to do is to like kind of talk about ourselves.
Yes.
And boost ourselves up, you know. But the reality of it is that you never have to convince people to travel, right?
Sure.
On average, most people, I would say 98%, I got that 2% out there because there are some people like, I don't have to go nowhere. I don't have to do nothing. Okay, if you say so. But the majority wants to travel.
Yeah.
And the thing that usually stops them is time and money, right?
Right.
And so with this business, whatever time you have to devote to it, it's up to you.
Right.
And when we talk about money, like being again, most people are already your own travel agent. If you're not already your own travel agent, you can become your own travel agent and get paid to do it.
Yep.
And the great part is with all jobs, there's some sort of education, some sort of training. And our training and our education looks like going to a 4 or 5 star resort over in Curacao and looking and
at the property, and then saying, yes, do I like this? Do I like that?
Yes,
that's
to the all-inclusive resort and sipping on the drinks to see if the drinks are good.
Right, to give them their feedback. Absolutely. Like,
yes, so that's where our education looks like, you know, or going on the cruise ships and checking out those cruise ships, seeing what they look like, and then selling that to, you know,
for the best prices too.
Yes, exactly. Yes. And so it's been fun.
Yeah.
And that's the biggest thing, is it's fun, that too. It's a fun business. I enjoy it. And I enjoyed booking your trip. I enjoy your pictures and, you know, all the things, and seeing you have a good time.
Yes, you did
enjoy
that.
your friends and family, like celebrate a momentous event in your life, which is 50 rotations around the sun.
Yes.
And so, you know, it's a business where, of course, our clients have a great time and they enjoy, and we get the perk of feeling great about the fact that
they had
a
great
that
time.
amazing time. Yeah. It's fun. It's rewarding, and, you know, it pays.
Yes, it pays. How long were you doing the travel business?
I have officially been in now for 5 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yep. 5 years.
And so what is your status in the, because I saw something something about leadership, like you just got a promotion of some sort.
Yeah. So again, we have the two businesses, right? So in Planet, which is where we can help others to start their own business for only $19 a month, right? So it costs me $19 a month to be able to help others like yourself to start their own businesses.
Yes.
In the 5 years that I have been in the business, I have helped personally over 25 people to start their own travel businesses. Those 25 people have helped to grow the business to over 125 people.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. So on my team, I have over 125 business partners.
125.
Yes, 125. So I didn't do all of that myself.
No, right? But that's amazing.
Yes. So it's a team effort in growing the team.
I was excited just to get 6 people.
Yes. And so every time, you know, you get a new person, you earn $50 when they start their business. And $50 doesn't sound like a lot in the initial, right? But if you find $50 on the ground.
Absolutely. You happy. Or when you don't expect it, because you get, and then every time you get a reward every month, I'm like, oh.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I forgot about, you know, but it's that one little perk that you know, you're not doing anything for. You just, people just show up and you get paid.
Yeah. Once you get, every time you get a new business partner, you get $50. And then once you get 2 business partners, you open your matrix, right? And so then once you open your matrix, now you earn a residual income of $4 for every month that they maintain their business.
Got it.
Right? And so there is actually 10 different streams of income within our business.
Right.
And the more business partners you have, then you start to open up your different streams of income.
Okay.
But with that being said, I have 125 on my team. And because I have 125 on my team, I'm what's considered a director in training. So once you hit 50, you're at a director in training. 125, of course, is putting me above that. So working my way up to directorship. Ooh. So that's what you saw, was that I'm a director in training. And director in training is really coaching others to do what we do, is helping them to continue to build their businesses. So you're a coach, you're a mentor, which, you know, coaching and mentoring, you enjoy that.
Yes, I do. I do. I love mentoring other people, but I definitely can't wait. I'm looking forward to really getting back started with the travel. I do my own personal travel, but I really want to build my team. So if any one of you are looking to be in the travel business, please let me know, because I'm trying to build a team and make some money and build a legacy. Yeah, let me know down in the comments.
Yes. And so we have the ability to do that with Planet Marketing. And
Yes.
so it's amazing because we're helping other people, right? And so people who have just, people have this idea of entrepreneurship. And that's how it
Yes.
was for me. I was actually, like I said, in real estate investing with
Okay.
my husband. And in real estate investing, we know it takes quite a bit of capital
Yes.
in order to be able to get into real estate investing.
Yes.
And you don't have to have that type of capital when you're talking about the travel business.
Right.
I mean, $19 a month
Yes.
to be able to make
To-
money, be your own boss, do it on your own time frame, like that is a huge deal.
Yeah.
Now, that $19 a month gives us the ability and says that we're business owners and can help others to become business
Correct.
owners. And then InteleTravel
Yes.
is where we are booking travel and
making
getting
a
paid
commission. Yeah.
for the travel. And so then there is also the ability to, when you book travel, I also get a commission from that.
Yes.
Because I helped 9 people start their businesses, I now get a 10% override on everything you book.
Mhm.
So when you book your group trip
Mhm.
and you got a $2,500 commission,
Mhm.
I got $250.
See?
Yeah.
It's a win-win.
It's a win-win.
But that's the thing too. It's like that's why it's so important to build your team. What do you do? How do you find the team members to help build your team?
I mean, again, anyone who has the spirit of entrepreneurship, they want to have something of their own. People who may need some extra money, but don't want an extra job, right? Because that part,
that's the part.
Yes, yeah. I've worked myself 2 full-time jobs as a nurse, and yes, great money, but where's my time? Missing my family, missing my kids, being exhausted.
Yeah.
It's not the life that you want to lead for a long time.
No.
And I did that for a year and I was like, yeah, never want to do that again.
Ooh.
Like, I mean, so when you, and again, it's something you're doing already anyway. And if you're not traveling and you want to travel,
this is
the way to be able to do it. Yes.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Because
you're an insider now too. That part, right? You're an insider.
And you get all the perks. You learn so much about different companies and different cruise ships that I had no idea about. I was like, well, what did they make this one? And then they send you all these you get all these perks.
Yes.
So because they want you to try them out and use them when you do book your travel. And so it's almost free the way they do a lot of stuff. And I'm like, okay, this is really cheap. I need to go on this. But, and then we have you go to all these different countries that I never would have dreamed of before I even got on into doing travel.
Yeah.
That was a big perk. You hooked me up to go to Dubai. And that was like my first official group trip because we were going for her birthday and somebody didn't make it. And so I had to take over, which was a great learning curve. The best way to learn something is when somebody said, here, take this over. And I was like, okay. And it was so amazing. And I got a nice commission from it. And I had an amazing time. Dubai is like, people go to Dubai like they going downtown now. I'm like, what is happening?
Yes.
But travel is the new club.
It is.
Nobody's really going out to the clubs anymore.
Right.
And everybody is traveling. Everybody's taking these exotic photos. Everybody they want to check in somewhere other than their state that they live in. Yep. So it's the best opportunity. And why not do that and make some money when you come back? So you are a director in training.
Yes.
And so to become a director, what does that take?
So you have to help 100 families.
Okay.
And so I know I said I have over 125 on my team.
Yes.
However, to be fair, it can't all come from one leg of business. So that part.
Okay.
So yes, one of my team members, I call her my lucky number 7. She herself has over 100 on her team. So She is actually a director. So
What?
so I actually helped her to start her business.
Okay.
Yes. And so she actually has now become a 1-star director.
Oh, I know her, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Miss Toya.
Oh my
Miss
goodness.
Toya Sutherland. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So did she get all 100 on her own?
No. So she also had others on her team that also helped her to get the 100.
Got it.
Yes. In the way that it happens, there's only 33 from one business partner that can help you to your directorship.
Okay, so I got to get busy so we can get you up to directorship. And then I can get myself to being a director. Okay.
The biggest thing for me is helping people.
Yes.
So as long as I'm continuing to help others, I'll get to wherever it is that I'm gonna be. So okay, everything is in God's divine order in the way it's supposed to go. But yes, she is actually a director, and she was the 7th person that I helped to start their travel business. Now, what I will say about Toya is that she had been in the travel industry prior to her and I meeting.
Okay.
And so she knew this industry already. Okay. She knew how amazing it was. Okay. And she made the choice to join me in business with our host because our host was where she wanted to be.
Okay. So she was with another company.
She was with another company prior. And she saw some changes in that company and looked at our host and said that our host was where she wanted to be. So she made the move to come and join our team. So, and that really just speaks to the confidence that she had in InteleTravel, which is our host. And I mean, our host is amazing. And I know like the things that they have made available to us, even in the time that I came into the business, it has grown tremendously in the past 5 years. So, you know, the trainings that we have available to us, the industry ins that we have available to us with InteleTravel, I mean, they are really top notch, and you really won't find them at any other host agency. So
I really do like, they are very, like I said, they're supportive. You can call, and they have been spot on from the day that I started.
Yeah. And just the community.
Yeah. Both Planet and InteleTravel have been very supportive. And it's so much. I can honestly tell you from my point of view, I had no idea how big the travel business was. I had no idea how deep it goes and how many businesses, and you think about it, you're like, you know, how many different brands, and like the Hilton, and, you know, and then how many different other vacation spots, and, you know, it's so many different avenues, and it's like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, it really does open a whole new world.
It does.
Like, it really does. I mean,
and it makes you think, okay, I've been doing this one little thing forever. And now I can do so much more. And I can start making my own, you know, my own money back from it. And I think that is the key to being able to run your business. I can do it anywhere. I can help anybody. And I love it, and I can make money. I mean, you know, not saying that the money is always the thing, but
no, money is the thing. Like, no, like, come on. Money makes the world go round.
It does.
And you need money to eat, to have a roof over your head.
Yes.
Yeah, and we need money so we can
travel. Need money.
We need money. So no, money is a thing.
It is.
You know.
But you know, I'm just saying, you know, people are like, well, all they talk about is money. But no, now with the world, everything has gone up in cost.
Absolutely.
Inflation, and the companies that you work for are not honoring the inflation, honey. The cost of living is not matching.
And that's what is amazing about our company.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can give yourself raises.
Yep.
Depending on your work, it's not capped. It's not, oh, let them look at my performance review.
Yeah.
And hopefully I'll get that
2%
get this cost of living raise.
Get this 50%, 50 cent a year.
Exactly. No, that's not it here.
No.
You can give yourself a raise. So
that's the beautiful thing.
That's what I'm saying. There's no cap on it.
No.
You know, you make as much as you want. You make as little as you want.
And it's a lot of travel agents out here really a cap on, like, I won't make under this. and they'll make sure
You
they
said,
have
make under this,
yes,
right? You hear that?
they won't make under this. Like
Yeah.
everything they book, they're gonna make at least $100 or whatever that is.
Right.
Or because they have a reputation and they can do that. And like some people call me and say, "Hey, do you have a fee to book?" And I'm like, "Oh, no." But as I grow, then I can start demanding those things. But I do stuff when I love it, because I like it. Now, some people are a little bit more challenging. You're like, I should have may have charged them a fee.
But again, you're a business owner.
And you
so
can
you can make that decision for yourself.
Absolutely.
Yep,
Wow.
absolutely. You market your business the way you want to.
Yes.
I mean, you decide your name for your business, how you're going to promote your business, where you're going to promote your business. It is all yours. And so that part, right? The ownership part.
Yes.
You own it, and you own it from the top to the bottom. So, as big as you want your business to be, it'll be. As small as you want your business to be, it'll be. But that is what I love about it, is it's ours. Even though we're working with a host agency, we're independent.
We're independent.
Yes.
And so doing this, and you've been doing it for about 5 years, what are one of your biggest or best experiences you've had in InteleTravel or Planet or in the travel business?
So we actually went to Egypt, my family and I.
Oh.
And we actually took a client with us as well.
Okay.
It was a friend of mine from high school, and she brought her 3 girls and her nanny with her, because she had 3 girls, and these were small. Her babies were small. And then it's my 3 children, and then my husband and I.
Okay.
And it was an amazing trip. This was my first time trying out a supplier, which was Culture Holidays, which is who actually did the Dubai trip.
Yes.
And so I had to try them out, vet them out, see what they were like. And we had an amazing time in Egypt to not only see my kids get to see the Great Pyramids in person, ride on a camel in the desert, and just it was such an amazing and rewarding experience. And then to see that for a client of mine and her young children. And when I say young, I mean young. Like, my baby at the time was 4. My baby was 4 at the time.
Oh, wow.
My
Going
youngest.
to Egypt.
And then her babies were 10 months. Right. Yeah. So she had a 10-month-old riding on the camel. Yes. She had a 10-month-old, and she had a 3-year-old, and then her 6-year-old. And so just to see us being able to give these world-class experiences to our babies, like, that to me was a big deal. And being with InteleTravel, being a part of Planet, is all making that possible.
For
and that's
so many households.
Oh my goodness, yes. And that is just, I know for me, that has been a dream of mine since I was a kid.
Yes.
And that's just one of the places, of course. There are many, many more.
Yeah, I was going to say, so what is your dream trip, like, that you haven't been on?
Oh my goodness. There's so many. I can't know, but like, of course, Egypt is in Africa, right?
Yes.
You're like, everybody's like, oh, Egypt. No, it's on the continent of
It
Africa.
is.
Africa is still, just getting
I'm trying to get there.
I know, getting to Ghana, right? You want to do your Ghana trip. Getting to Ghana, Cape Town, Johannesburg.
Yes.
It's so many places in Africa that I want to visit.
Me too.
And just doing that. But I also want to I'm big on Asia too. So
Same.
I want to go to Thailand. I want to go to Bali.
Same.
India, so
I feel like we're going to be doing this together then.
Yes. Okay. And still Greece. So that was an amazing trip that I attended.
Okay.
When COVID hit, I actually had a Mediterranean cruise booked.
Oh.
And the Mediterranean cruise that we had booked, it was on Norwegian. And I actually had 8 other family members that were booked outside of my 4, that were going.
Okay.
So 8 other family members, including my 5, or 4,
Okay.
There were 12 of us that were supposed to be going on this trip. And this trip was going to Greece, so the islands of Greece. So we were supposed to be going to Mykonos, Santorini. We were supposed to be going to Dubrovnik, Croatia. So there were, I think, about 7 ports that were in this trip.
Oh.
And unfortunately, due to COVID, the trip was canceled.
Yes.
However, Norwegian still paid me my commission and said either we will refund the money to all of your clients and yourself, or we can give them a credit and they can book another cruise whenever the industry is back up. And everybody chose at the time, because this was very early on in COVID. Like, this was March of 2020 when this happened. And so everybody did choose to get a refund of their money, and they still paid me my $2,700 commission.
Oh my goodness. And you didn't even go anywhere.
Didn't go anywhere at all. Everybody got their money back, and they still gave me my commission.
Wow.
And with that being said, my trip was going to cost about $3,700 for us to go.
Okay.
So, and we were in a balcony room, the four of us. And yeah, it was going to cost me about $3,700, and I had a $2,700 commission. So that trip would have cost me $1,000.
Yeah, I'm like almost paid for. Wow.
Right.
See, that's right there. That is a great perk. I've never been on the Norwegian travel. I mean, cruise. You've
never been on a Norwegian cruise?
No, I've never been on one, and I think I need to get on. Yes. I'll be traveling with Norwegian. So, but I hear some great things
out there, right?
Yeah. So I hear like celebrity. I know the MSC. I hadn't even heard of MSC.
There's celebrity. There's MSC. There's Princess. There's Norwegian. There's Royal Caribbean.
Yes.
And then you got your river cruise companies.
Yes.
So when we went to Egypt, we actually went on a Nile River cruise.
Oh.
Yeah. So we flew into Cairo. We stayed in Cairo for a couple of days and did some amazing tours in Cairo. Then we flew to Aswan on Egypt Air, first class, by the way. And then we sailed from Aswan to Luxor on a Nile River cruise.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, my goodness. It was an amazing
trip.
And
you had kids?
Yes.
Sorry.
So that part, right? So
that sounds like very romantic.
And it can be. And so that's the thing. Like, my husband and I, like, people will always say all the time, how do you, like, you got kids, I can't travel, yada, yada. And we're like, what?
Yeah, like, we take my daughter everywhere.
We traveled before we had kids. We travel now that we have kids, and we're going to continue to travel once the kids are gone.
Very true.
Like, that will never go away.
Yeah.
And so there are people who are like, oh, the number one thing people say they're going to do when they retire is travel.
Yeah,
right? No. But the number one thing that millennials want to do is travel.
Yeah.
So they're traveling on their mama and daddy and grandma and grandpa's dime.
That's true.
Right?
The broke best friends. Yes.
Yes, the broke best friends. And now we have the ability to take our kids and give them these amazing experiences. And so, and when my husband and I talk about it, and we think about like the first time, my husband was like, the first time he went on an airplane, he was almost 30 years old. The first time I went on an airplane, I was 10.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to Memphis.
Right.
To visit my auntie and my cousin.
Wow.
And then after that, I was again in my 20s.
Yeah, probably.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah.
Yeah. We went to St. Thomas for my 27th birthday.
Oh, wow.
So that was my first time like on a plane. And St. Thomas is the Virgin Islands. Right. So it's still considered part of the U.S.
Yeah.
Right? And so, but that's part of a thing too for people, is that there are beautiful places that are part of the U.S., right?
You can visit.
Because we have amazing places here, even in our country, or that are part of our country, like Puerto Rico.
Places I haven't even been. I've never been to Arizona. I'm like, the one little place. I'm like, can I just get to Arizona? Yes. So it's a lot of places, and that we can go right here in the U.S. Exactly. And if you are afraid to travel on a plane, you can do a staycation.
Yeah.
So you can book travel right here in Chicago.
You can,
So,
yes. Or we can get you on a train.
On a train,
Trains
yes.
go. I
Yep.
had a couple do an amazing trip from here on Amtrak to DC.
Oh.
And went
That
to
sounds fun.
they went to the different monuments. They went to the African American Museum in DC, and so there are trips
which is
that
amazing.
go. Yeah, there are Amtrak trips that go from here to the West, or if camping is your thing, like we can, and that's the amazing thing is we can book everything in the travel and entertainment space.
I was gonna say concert tickets.
Yes, right. I went to Beyonce for my birthday in New Orleans.
Yes.
I live in Texas. I'm not in, but I went to see her in New Orleans because she was performing on my birthday in New Orleans.
Goodness.
So that's where I went to see Bae.
Why you ain't tell me?
That's right. So yes. So if it's an artist that you follow, Usher, he got his concerts coming. You know that too. You know, and if you want to just stay in a hotel room, like you said, do a vacation, a staycation for the anniversary. We can do that too.
Sky's the limit.
Yeah, nothing's too big, nothing's too small. The guys' golf trips, the girls' spa trips, all of it.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Yep.
Scottsdale.
Yeah.
I really want to get somewhere and have a spa moment.
Yes, Sedona.
Sedona. Yes.
So yeah, I mean, there's so much of the world to explore, and I really feel like you need to just be able to get away and reconnect, and not, of course, with your spouse and with your loved one, but with your girlfriends, with your guy friends, with your kids.
Yes, that's important. My daughter, she goes and say, I want to go. Like, we went to Hawaii a couple of years ago because she wanted to go to Hawaii. Everything she wants to go to Tokyo. She wants to we want to go to Paris. So these are the things that we're planning for. And it's not for, I don't want her to ever think that it's out of reach.
Yes.
No, this is where you want to go. As long as the plane can take us there, we're going.
Yes. And that part, it is a lot more affordable than people often think. And then working in the travel space, we have the ability for you to be able to, make payments on your trips. If you want to go in 6 months to a year, let's get it done. Then you can make payments and you can go.
Yeah, they have everything now. They have, was that a firm? You can really make payments with somebody else, and they do that whole thing. So make payments as people are putting their vacations on layaway. So what travel apps do you use?
All of them. Like, Google. Google's a great app. And that's one of the first things I think that people forget when they come into the travel industry. It's like, you were doing this for yourself before you started your business. Don't forget it. It works. No. One of the apps that I really like for airfare, I use the Hopper app a lot, and I use it in my business practices. And then I, of course, have a phone loaded with all of the different apps for all of the different travel suppliers. So Southwest, we use Southwest Vacations when booking for people. Delta Vacations, United Vacations. American and all of these companies, of course, have awards programs. So you want to sign up for the awards programs, and we're able to use your, award numbers and make sure that even when you're booking through a travel agent, so even if somebody doesn't partner with you in business, you still want to be able to book their travel, right? Or them to be a part of your group. When you put together your group travel.
Exactly.
And so we're able to use those award points and things for you when you travel. So you want to, be a part of those supplier reward programs.
Okay. So you have a lot of just the regular apps that you use, and you use
Marriott, Hilton. Yeah, I have, I use all of those apps, and we book with all the major suppliers, right? So if you want to go on a Disney vacation, we book with Disney. We book with
That's one of the things, as much as I love Disney, like I love Disney World. So my goal, I just made this a goal maybe a month ago. I'm going to start traveling to the different countries and visiting the different.
You see it, Paris?
Yes. I'm like, I'm going to Disney in Paris.
Yes.
I'm like,
It's
I'm
not
such a
just
nerd.
Disney in California and
I
Orlando.
know. I'm such a nerd, but I'm a Disney person.
I
know. So I'm like, that is my goal.
Yeah.
Every time I go to whatever country that has a Disney park, I'm going to go to the resort.
And we get to do the Disney education.
Yes.
So we get to do the Disney College of Knowledge, and we get to learn about all of these amazing Disney places.
And it's a lot.
It's so much. It's so much. And I mean, they even have Disney Adventures, which puts together trips in places.
Yeah, I've been getting those emails.
Yes, the whole family.
Yes.
So they will give you an immersive experience in places like Tokyo.
Yes.
So if you go through Disney Adventures and put that Tokyo trip together, they will get you into some exclusive and amazing spots and have a whole host there with you for Disney to take you through.
I think I'm going to do that.
I know, right? We like tour guides, right?
Yes.
Tour guides
make me feel like I'm VIP.
Yes.
So,
you are.
Yes.
You are VIP.
Like, take me around, show me, give me something to drink. Thank you very much.
Having tour guides when we were in Egypt and you had tour guides in Dubai, like that is an amazing and awesome experience.
Yeah, because especially when you're out of the country, you don't, when I go to different states, we like trying to see the sights and stuff, but when you're in a different country and they possibly speak a different language, you definitely need someone there that can tell you where to go and where not to go.
Right.
And so having that tour guide is vital in those type of experiences.
Yeah. And when we were in Egypt, we actually had security as well with us, which was really nice. There really is nowhere that you can't travel that we can't find an experience that's right for you.
Right.
Whether it needs to be economy travel or you're just a person who likes to backpack and explore on your own.
Yeah,
if you like the luxury travel and you want to stay in the 5-star hotel and
I'm just not outdoorsy. I love when people go outside. It's really cute. But the bug, you see these cicadas out here?
That's not me.
That's not me.
Yes, but we do.
But there are people that love it.
Yeah. And we have the ability to put that together from, one end of the spectrum to the other. So that's the nice part of it too.
So for the people that are possibly looking to start a business or are interested in becoming a travel agent, what are your recommendations? Like, what is the advice you can give them?
I think the biggest thing is connecting with someone who's already in the business. Donita.
Nadonna.
Yes. Connecting with Donita, somebody who's already in the business. And the thing is keeping in mind that when you're in this business, you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself.
Right.
That is a huge thing. And so if you connect with Donita and you have a question or something that she can't answer, she can connect you with someone who can answer.
Right.
And that is the amazing part of our business.
Yeah.
Biggest piece of advice for somebody that is interested in getting in the business.
Just do it.
Just do it. Just do it. If you're traveling already and you want to make money from the travel you're already doing, just do it. If you are not traveling as much as you would like to be traveling and you need to earn some income, just do it. If you are the person who puts together the family reunions and wants to get some money from the headache,
some reward,
because it's rewarding to get your family together. But all of that in the process, not so much. Just do it, because that was part of it too.
Yeah.
Is that I was part of our family reunion planning committee, and I'm like, listen, this is a lot.
Yeah.
And I love my family.
But
we did a family reunion to Vegas. We family reunion to New Orleans, and I was able to get commissions from those things.
See?
You, again,
I like how you said a committee. I keep hearing these people that say they have a family reunion committee.
You the committee.
I'm the committee.
I'm the committee.
I'm like, wait, y'all got people that do stuff? Why is it just always me doing everything? So I need to figure out this whole committee thing.
Yeah.
Okay. With no experience needed to get started.
No
And
experience. We offer you the training.
Yep.
There's training available to you 24/7, 7 days a week. And 9 times out of 10, you've already had some form of training. 9 times out of 10, you've already done this.
Yeah.
And now you're just putting yourself in a position to get paid for what you were already doing. So, yes, but we have all of the training that you need when you start your business, which is only $200 to start your business.
That was my
and you
next
get
question.
2 businesses, not one, but 2 businesses for $200. And then it's $60 a month to maintain your 2 businesses. And nowhere on earth do you have as low a overhead as that. And you get access to all of the education and all of the inventory from all of our travel suppliers. When I say all of the inventory, I mean all of the
That's a lot.
inventory. And you do not have to have space in your garage, in your apartment,
You don't need a
in your
storage unit.
None of it. It's all e-commerce. It's all online.
Yeah.
And again, all of the major suppliers, anybody you can think of, United Vacations, Delta Vacations, Southwest Vacations, Disney, Carnival, Royal Caribbean, Marriott, Hilton, everybody. Yeah, anybody you can think of.
Expedia.
And you don't have to change the way you have traveled. If anything, the way you have traveled is going to become so much more phenomenal than it has been, if it's not phenomenal already. Now, some people, they out here traveling like rock stars,
living their best life,
which is fine. And you can continue to do that and make money while you're doing it. And again, we have a business. So guess what we can do as business owners? We file taxes. And all of these amazing things we put off on our taxes. We write off on our taxes. So there's lots of amazing benefits to being a part of this industry.
Yes.
So if you're looking to have your own business, you're looking for entrepreneurship, if you're looking for a community and of like-minded people, like-minded individuals who also are in an amazing industry, absolutely. If you're looking for some new travel buddies,
that's true.
You can find that here too, because there are other travel agents that
very true
meet one another, because we get to go on amazing trips.
Yes.
And if you want to get certifications, like we have a romance certification that is coming up. We just had a luxury certification that just happened, group certification that is underway, where they're looking at learning all about Carnival and then getting to do ship inspections at the different ports. So all of these things are there and open and available to you. They just had ASTA, which is a huge industry travel agent event in Dallas, where I was. All of this stuff is available. All of it's open. And so just do it.
So where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Me in the next 5 years. So I see myself as a director in the next 5 years for sure. One of the things that we get when we become a one-star director is we get what's called the Planet Pledge.
Okay.
The Planet Pledge is something that our CEO and founder, Mr. Donald Bradley, came up with, that allows us to will to our children. So when we are no longer on this earth, our children will continue to receive our income, our residual income
that you make from
that we make once we hit one-star director. We get that pledge. And I don't know any other company on the planet that says when you die, we will still pay your kids. Like, there isn't. There isn't.
No.
And so that part, that is what made me say, if nothing else, I'm going to be a part of this business. And for $19 a month.
Yeah.
And my $19 a month gets me $550 residually.
Yes.
$550 residually, because again, I have 125.
Right. So that's a wash.
And so my business is also paid for every month now. There's no overhead for me.
Right.
And so you can be there. My goal was to leave my kids with a will and not a bill. And
a will and not a bill.
yeah.
Oh, I love it.
This is a part of it.
Yeah.
And a legacy with their name on it. And so that was really what did it for me with becoming a part of this business. And so if you have a vision for something bigger for your family, something bigger for your children and your children's children, this is definitely a way that you're able to get that for your family.
I agree. Hands down, one of the best decisions I've made.
Yeah.
And I am really going to try to improve my team membership.
You will.
That's my goal.
You will.
I think now that I am a full-time entrepreneur, I can really set my mind and focus on building my business and my brand.
Absolutely.
So that's what I've been doing. And that's why I wanted to have you here today so you can help me explain to the people.
Yeah.
Because, you've been doing this longer than I have.
Yeah.
And you are the goats in the game. So I wanted to make sure that we can get here and kind of spread the word about the travel business. And I think a lot of people are just not aware about, the perks and everything, the benefits of the travel. So I wanted you guys to know and hear from Nadonna herself.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
Thank you so much for
Absolutely.
joining me.
Happy to be here.
I wanted to
And
ask
thank you for joining me. You
But now I'm trying to get you to the one-star director. Like now that's like on my top of my head. Like, we need to make this happen.
Yeah, but that's just it. Like, as long as I can help other people
I know.
realize
You
their
sweet.
visions and their goals, mine will come. I'm not.
I know. Look at me. I'm all like, how can we go do this? I mean, because.
But that's the helper in you.
Yes.
That's the community builder in you. And the amazing.
And you.
Yeah. And the amazing thing is we're a part of a community that feels the exact same way.
True. That's true.
We are. I mean, there is not a person that I have met in our community, in this Planet and InteleTravel community, that is not like willing to help you.
Very true.
This is not a crabs in a barrel situation.
Very
this
true.
is there is enough out here for everybody.
It really is.
It
honey.
Is enough out
this
here for
This
everybody.
is a $1 billion industry right here, honey.
And everybody in this business is invested in helping one another and invested in making sure that we all, as a community, win.
Yeah.
And that, to me, in itself, is worth all of the $60 a month that I pay, because just to have that and to know that support is there whenever you need it, whenever you reach out.
Yeah.
And it's like, even if for some reason I'm not able to assist you, I know I can call Toya and be like, Donita needs your help.
Yes.
I can call our director, Yolanda Bennett.
Yes. And that's happened.
She needs your help. And Director Newman.
Yep.
It's like, there are so many people.
Very true.
And everybody is about
everybody is winning. all hands on deck.
Exactly.
And it's like no matter what, everybody wants to see everybody win. And the great thing, a lot of them look like us.
Yes.
So, they look like others, but I'm just saying, when you see people that are grinding, that's doing their thing, that's growing, and that is building a life and building their legacy, and they look like you, then you see that it can be, it's achievable.
Exactly.
And you want your kids to see that as well. So like I said, thank you for having me be a part of your team.
Yeah.
And for introducing me to the travel industry. Yeah. And like, if you are interested in finding out more about our team, let us know. You can hit me up at Divine Expectations, or just hit me a message in the comments and I can get back to you. And then we can see what we can do about getting you on our team, because I'm trying to grow.
Yeah.
I want to be a director now. Yes. A 1-star. I was at 6. I was a silver.
Yeah. Oh, we want the
now
9 stars.
I need 9. I need some stuff. Come on, y'all. Help me out. Help us out.
Yes.
So, but thank you again.
Absolutely.
And so we will have you come back when you become a director.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a couple of months.
All right.
Not 5 years, but a couple of months.
All right. Okay. I'll take that.
Okay.
Yes. You charging me to the game.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yes, I am.
All right. Very good.
Yes.